Hey guys, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It is Thursday, June 13th. I've got some very bullish news to share with you. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also smash the like button. And of course, this is not financial or investment advice. Let's take a look at the market here. Bitcoin currently sitting at $8,274. We're looking pretty good right now. We are in a slow, steady upward trend. Ethereum at $259, XRP at 40 cents. Let's hope this trend continues into the weekend and Bitcoin can surpass 8,500 again and build that as a support level, and we work our way back up to 9,000. Now, we got some updates from Bakkt, and I know many of you have been disappointed with Bakkt and their delays and so forth, but they are essentially waiting for regulatory clarity from the CFTC. So it's not their fault. They are ready to go, but they are looking to circumvent some of the CFTC's compliance here by doing different things. So Adam White, their COO, published the following here. A blog on their blog, giving an update. And essentially, Bakkt is looking to test their futures product, their Bitcoin futures product, on July 22nd. And they're eyeing $100 million insurance for storing assets. What have we always talked about on this channel? In order for the big money to come in, they need insurance, assurance, and security, guys. And the infrastructure is being built. And Bakkt, as you know, is a powerhouse, powered by the Intercontinental Exchange, also known as ICE, which owns the New York Stock Exchange. Big players are certainly entering this market, and I hope you see what's happening here, what's being built for this new asset class. So testing of Bakkt's long-awaited Bitcoin futures product is set for July 22nd, and on July 22nd, 2 days after Apollo's 11th 50th anniversary, Bakkt will initiate user acceptance testing for its Bitcoin futures listed and traded at ICE Futures US and cleared at ICE Clear US, Adam White said in the blog post. In his astronaut themed post, the physically delivered futures product was originally set to go live at the end of 2018, but has been set back by regulatory hurdles. Still, Adam White says Bakkt's solution addresses the market pain points elsewhere in the nascent crypto market. For instance, the firm is looking to become a qualified custodian via a trust license with $100 million in insurance to remedy concerns around the storage of digital assets tied to its product. Now, remember, this is not a paper futures. This is physically delivered, meaning they actually have to have the crypto, right? And they have to store it, and they have to have the security and insurance, and it's going to be, paid out in actual Bitcoin. And obviously, they're going to do Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then XRP, and work their way down the list. So subject to regulatory approval, Bakkt's limited purpose trust company will serve as a qualified custodian for Bitcoin, will operate separately from ICE's futures exchange, and will be insured for $100 million and will have a separate governance, according to the blog post. Here's what the blog post looks like, right, from Adam White here. And what I like that they did is they outline all the respective market risk, and what they're doing to solve that, or what's their solution for it, which is really great. I love how they outlined it here. So I highly recommend you guys read through this. So they are making some progress. It looks like they're going down the checklist and making sure they have everything in line, all their ducks in line, right? And let's hope they can launch soon. So obviously they're testing on July 22nd, and maybe by August or so they could launch, which would be great. But obviously they're still waiting on the CFTC, so we'll have to wait. Now, some very big news here. The FATF, and we talked about them, to release new rules for global crypto sector impacting exchanges, funds, and custodians. Big regulatory or regulations is coming to the crypto market, guys. The Financial Action Task Force will reportedly publish a note clarifying how participant nations should exercise oversight for the digital asset sector, according to FATF spokeswoman Alexander Wijminga Daniel. Per Bloomberg, the new rules will apply to a wide gamut of businesses dealing with cryptocurrencies and tokens, including exchanges, custodians, and crypto hedge funds. The FATF is an intergovernmental organization established on the initiative of the G7 to promote implementation of legal, regulatory, and operational measures to fight money laundering. So big things are coming, and one such rule is to require firms ranging from major spot exchanges such as Coinbase to asset managers like Fidelity Investments to gather data on all clients initiating transactions worth over $1,000 or 1,000 euros. So I think it was expected, right? One of the things I've always talked about, you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? It's like, if you want the big money to come and you want the prices to go up, these things are going to have to be put into place. And going back to my point of institutional investors don't want to invest in something that's heavily manipulated. They need insurance, assurance, and protections, right? And even though it's, in a way, it's going to take away some of the value that crypto brings, where, you would be able to avoid certain things, like you can move your money freely. This is going to put that rule into place. Now, it's not going to stop you from doing it. It's just going to record it. These exchanges are going to have to record what you're moving. But at the end of the day, like I said, guys, this was not unexpected, because if you're going to have big players like Fidelity and so forth get in, guess what they're going to do? And what we've been talking about, this new asset class will be positioned the same way the stock market is positioned. And I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but it's going to be positioned the same way. And stocks will be tokenized using blockchain tech and other assets as well. That is where we're headed. And we're very much in the early days. Now, Binance says it's launching a U.S. exchange with FinCEN-Registered partner. This is interesting. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange by volume, is launching a U.S. division. The Malta-based company said Thursday it is setting up Binance US, a new trading platform specifically targeting U.S. customers, in partnership with a firm called BAM Trading Services. The platform will be operated by BAM while using Binance's wallet and matching engine technologies. The exchange did not provide a timeline for the launch. So this is interesting, guys. We continue to see expansion across the board. And I know I guess through BAM, they're able to get away with it. But Binance, they're obviously, they moved to Malta to escape a lot of the stuff going on in like China, regulations and whatever. So it's interesting that they're doing this. And let's see when they actually launch it. So there's no date as yet. Now, shout out to the user 9x Machine, who found the following. Golance has developed a solution to add Ripple network to Golance payment integrations. This will allow fast and secure cross-border payment solutions via digital asset. So shout out to this user who found this. And here's Golance's website. And as you can see, the Ripple logo here. So they are now a Ripplenet customer. On LinkedIn, Paralec gave some information here saying, we'd like to congratulate our partners and friends at Golance on their 2019 Stevie Awards. This was published yesterday. And in that post, they said, most recently, we developed a solution to add the Ripple network to the long list of Golance payment integrations. This is, and it says, this will allow fast and secure cross-border payment solutions via digital asset. So more of companies and financial institutions and companies that have to send payments are getting on board with Ripplenet. These are the facts. If you take your emotions out of it and see what's happening here, really big things are being built around Ripple and XRP, guys. So really big win for Ripple here. Now, moving ahead, Circle and Coinbase open Center Stablecoin network to new members. Cryptocurrency firms Circle and Coinbase are launching bold effort to make money as easy to move around the world as internet data and content. Now, why does that sound familiar? Who's been preaching that all the time and looking to solve that problem? Ripple, right? The internet of value, where money should be moved the same way data is, as fast, right, and seamless. So in a press release sent to CoinDesk on Thursday, Circle said that since the initial launch of Center's consortium's US dollar coin, USDC stablecoin, the two firms have been working to build and finalize what it's calling a membership-based framework and governance scheme for the development and growth of money on the internet. So Good luck with that with a stablecoin. Stablecoins still bring the same problems fiat currencies have in a digital form. So that's why XRP and what Ripple's trying to do with XRP is a better solution versus just a stablecoin. But let's see where this is headed, and how far they get with it. Now, we continue to see more investing, acquisitions, mergers, and so forth in this new asset class. Napster's founder, IoT startup, to go crypto with $15 million Series C. The Internet of Things IoT startup, founded in 2013, is adding tokens to its business model with the backing of two crypto best-known funders. Helium announced Wednesday a $15 million Series C co-led by Union Square Ventures and Multicoin Capital. Investors will acquire equity in Helium as well as a share of the tokens that will accrue to the company over the next several years as they are minted after its bespoke blockchain goes live, according to a spokesman. So, continued building and innovation, guys. And remember what I always tell you, the big money that's getting in right now, they're double dipping. They're buying on both sides. They're buying the tokens, and they're investing in the companies that are building the infrastructure, hardware, software, devices, all that stuff, right? And I've often said it, I wish I was an accredited investor where I can invest in some of these companies as well, along with the tokens. Finally, the poaching of talent continues. A lot of people are being poached into the crypto industry. So Square, the Square Cash App, which, as you know, will be implementing the Lightning Network, Jack Dorsey's bullish on Bitcoin and crypto. They will be integrating more crypto payments and so forth, has hired ex-Google director as first member of its new crypto team. Big things ahead, guys. Payments company Square has hired former Google director Steve Lee as the first member of its crypto team. The Square Twitter account teased the news Wednesday afternoon without specifying that what Lee's role at the company would be. A spokesperson for Square declined to comment. The maker of the Bitcoin-friendly cash app led by Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey announced it was hiring a crypto team in March. Really, really awesome. And it's amazing to see, the traditional industry people and talent being poached into the crypto industry. And a sign of things to come, guys. The future is very bright. So, guys, what do you think about this news? Think Bitcoin could cross over 8,500 by this weekend? Would be great. Bakkt looking to start their testing July 22nd, and big changes and regulations coming for the crypto market, but not unexpected. And it is what it is. If we want the big money to come in, and all these governments getting on board, but it's amazing to see how they changed their tone and their stance. I go back to 2016 and earlier, man. It was all anti-crypto. Crypto's trash, fad, blah 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 blah. Now look at the 180 that's happening here, guys. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. And guys, don't forget to check out my interviews content. I've been uploading interviews. It's important to hear from the people who are building and investing in the crypto market. So be sure to check that out. And I'll talk to you all later.